In the dawn of a new era, humanity reached beyond the stars, not just to explore, but to connect. The mission was clear: build an infrastructure that would unite our world like never before. A single vessel carried the promise of a connected future. And with fire and thunder, we launched ourselves into tomorrow. Beyond our atmosphere lay an empty canvas, waiting to be transformed. The crew knew their work would change everything we knew about connection and distance. Precision was everything. Each satellite would become a node in humanity's greatest network. The payload carried more than technology. It carried hope for billions. What began as a mission became a symphony of technology, dancing in the void. One by one, the guardians of global connectivity took their positions.
In the silence of space, machines worked tirelessly, building what human hands alone could never accomplish.
Each connection formed a thread in a tapestry that would blanket our planet. Powered by the eternal sun, the network came alive. This wasn't just infrastructure. It was humanity's first permanent foothold in the heavens. The constellation was complete. A new age of connectivity had begun. This was Starlink reimagined. Fabrand.
We had come so far. From voices crackling over copper wires,
to messages traveling through invisible waves.
To a world suddenly connected by streams of endless information.
And now, we stood on the threshold of something unprecedented.
5G was just the beginning. But when combined with space-based infrastructure, it became limitless.
From orbit, signals reached every corner of Earth. No place too remote, no distance too far. Information traveled at the speed of light, crossing oceans in milliseconds.
Nations welcomed the signal. Technology knew no borders.
For the first time in history, a child in the remotest village had the same access as one in the greatest city.
The world had become one connected organism, pulsing with the exchange of knowledge.
Speed was no longer a limitation. Distance had become irrelevant.
Competitors on opposite sides of Earth played as if they sat side by side.
Expertise crossed borders. A specialist's hands could heal anywhere on the planet.
Knowledge became democratized. Every mind could access humanity's collective wisdom. Manufacturing evolved. Machines learned, adapted, and perfected.
Transportation became an orchestrated dance of precision and safety.
Fields became smart. Every plant received exactly what it needed, when it needed it.
Money moved at the speed of thought. Banking reached the unbanked.
Healthcare became predictive, personalized, and profoundly more powerful.
Homes became intelligent partners in daily life.
Offices dissolved into data streams. Presence became a choice, not a requirement.
Entertainment transcended physical space. Experience became universal.
Commerce flowed like water, finding the path of least resistance to every consumer.
The planet itself became more efficient, wasting less, sustaining more.
Natural disasters still came, but now we could see them coming, prepare, and save countless lives.
We learned to read the sky like never before.
The final frontier opened its doors to dreamers, not just explorers.
Science moved at unprecedented speed. Discovery built upon discovery.
The smallest voice could reach the largest audience. Opportunity became universal.
But with every gift of progress came a shadow. Power, once held, seeks greater power.
Nations saw not just connection, but control. Not just communication, but domination. Machines of war became smarter, faster, and more terrifying than ever imagined. No weapon system remained isolated. All were connected. All were coordinated.
Speed and accuracy merged into unstoppable force. Privacy became a relic. Every movement was observed, every secret revealed. War evolved beyond bullets and bombs. The battlefield became invisible. The line between human command and machine autonomy blurred dangerously. The skies filled with conflicts fought by machines programmed to destroy. Human soldiers watched as machines conducted operations too dangerous, too precise for flesh and blood. Hackers became soldiers. Code became weaponry.
Atomic power, once isolated for safety, became networked. Efficiency increased, but so did risk. What was built could be destroyed. The network itself became a target.
Humanity placed weapons in the heavens themselves.
Digital infection spread at the speed of light through the very network meant to unite us.
And so the race accelerated. Each advance met with counter-advance. Progress became threat.
The first strike came not with explosions, but with code. Silent, invisible, devastating.
Darkness fell not from storm or disaster, but from keystrokes half a world away.
Wealth became data, and data could be erased.
The connected world learned how fragile connection truly was.
Defenders fought in trenches made of code against enemies they could never see.
The war extended beyond Earth. Even the stars became a battlefield.
Secrets that took years to guard were stolen in seconds.
Artificial minds waged war in microseconds, making millions of decisions while humans could barely comprehend one. But humanity endured. Systems were restored. Resilience proved stronger than malice.
Digital war spawned physical confrontation. Old hatreds used new tools.
The sky became chaos. Machines fought machines, while the world watched in horror.
The first missiles struck with impossible accuracy, guided by satellites meant for peaceful connection.
War had evolved. Battles raged in the physical and digital simultaneously.
Humanity glimpsed the abyss and chose to step back. The war ended not in victory, but in wisdom.
From the ashes of conflict, we learned. Technology's true purpose was not destruction, but creation.
Cities transformed into dreams made real. Clean, efficient, beautiful.
Movement became effortless. Distance became irrelevant. Pollution became history.
Healthcare reached perfection. Every illness met with precision treatment. Every patient received optimal care.
Education transformed. Every child learned at their own pace, in their own way, achieving their full potential.
The greatest minds taught millions simultaneously. Geography no longer limited learning.
The age of combustion ended. The air cleared. The planet breathed easier. Convenience reached every home. What you needed came to you.
Shopping became intuitive, personal, frictionless.
Every building became its own power plant. Energy independence was achieved. Clean water, once a luxury, became a universal right. Cities fed themselves. Fresh food grew where people lived. Waste became resource. Nothing was lost. Everything had value.
Technology connected us without replacing human touch. Communities thrived.
Culture belonged to all. Every masterpiece, every performance, every achievement shared by humanity. Excellence became achievable. Every athlete could access world-class training.
Families reclaimed time. Work served life, not the other way around.
Age brought wisdom without suffering. The elderly lived with dignity and joy.
Mental health became as important as physical health. Help was always available.
Automation freed us to be human, to create, to love, to live.
Geography no longer determined destiny. A small village could house great enterprises.
Every child, regardless of circumstance, could reach for the stars.
Ordinary lives became extraordinary, not through wealth, but through access, opportunity, and connection.
We built more than a network. We built bridges between every human heart.
This is not science fiction. This is our choice. Technology gave us the tools. Humanity gave us the